Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of HermitPack. Today I'd like to work on getting a Tinker's Construct Forge Smeltery thing set up like we talked about in the last episode, right over in that area. The farm up there works really great. I've gotten a lot of stuff. I've been sticking it in here. It all grows really fast. I like those worm guys. They're pretty cool. I gathered all the things that I thought I might need to get started with the smeltery, because I need to make these seared bricks. So you need sand and clay and gravel. And that makes this grout. And let's see, a stack of grout, and each ought to start making some seared bricks. While we wait for the rest of that to smelt up, let's start making some of the other Tinker's Construct things. That ought to make an okay amount of these blink patterns. So let's make one of these. So we'll make one of those. Part builder. Good. Oh, this button, not that button. Okay. Part chest. Cool. Alright, so now we have all of those, and I'm not going to put them down until I've got the area over here done like I want it to. And it looks like this is all done now. Cool. I don't know how many of these bricks I'm going to need, but I have to turn this here into these seared bricks. And the seared bricks are the main part of the little smeltery forge thing. Okay, so here's sort of the shape that I'm playing around with so far. I made that little chest to stick some extra stuff in there while I'm building. So this would be kind of the little stair entrance up into this open platform here, where the smelter is going to be kind of in this area. And I thought I should probably put the smeltery up first so that I could build, because I'm thinking I'm going to build this kind of like up in an arch and then back down around to the side, and it's going to have to go around the smeltery. And since this is all kind of like angled, the smeltery unfortunately is going to have to like sit on one side or the other because it can't really be angled like that, I don't think. But I need to make it with, where'd the bricks go? Here, the seared bricks, yeah. And I'm probably going to end up needing more, so I'll grab those out too. I might have to rethink this because I'm not sure I have a whole lot of space to work with in here. But why don't I get this thing set up and then see what kind of room I'm playing with. Anyway, I need to make a couple more things. I need to make that seared tank, and then I need to make another kind of tank for lava. And while I'm up here, this is the basic shape of the thing, and I've got the basin and the casting table here and that here, and then I'm going to put the tank here. This side looks like it's okay, like I'm going to be able to diagonally wrap that, but this side I'm going to have to extend farther this way, probably to about here, a couple more blocks that direction to get the whole thing to fit. But let's go back over here first and make those tanks. And I left a little pool of lava that was up here uncovered because I knew I was going to want the lava soon-ish. There we go, that one. That's what I need. Alright, I need you. And then that other kind of tank that I had open, I'm going to need it too. And I think I've got all the materials that I'm going to want for that. So let's go ahead and grab you out. And that means, what I'm doing that for is that I don't want to have to constantly be running back and forth for lava, so I think I can fill up. Let's make sure we are careful here. We really don't want to have any accidents. Cobblestone, yeah. Let's throw down some cobblestone so that I can have a safe place to stand. There we go. Okay. Do I feel safe? Alright, now I feel safe. Okay, cool. So let's throw down this tank here. And then my bucket of lava, I should be able to grab that bucket of lava and put it in there. Good. That works. Okay. It still seems to be accepting it, so I'll keep feeding it. Oh, nope. Now it looks like it's full. And I have a bucket of lava. So cool. Now I ought to be able to break this. broken, and it still looks like it. Yep. Oh, 16,000 millibuckets of lava. Crazy. And I figured out what the lag was. Chrome had crashed. Oh, look, it worked. Had crashed in the background and was like making my computer go kind of nuts. But there we go. So now if I do that, and if I stick this tank here that we had, and fill you like that, yeah. So now, instead of running back and forth, I can grab a bucket from here and stick it in there. That's cool. Yeah, are we full now? Oops, nope, that took it back out. Let's try it with a bare hand. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Yeah, okay, nice. So that's the basic of the smeltery all set up. So now that I need to continue working on the little platform arch around it. So why don't I do that? Okay, I got the floor laid, and it's a little bit of a tight squeeze here, but you can go around. There's more room on this side where you're working with these, so I thought that was a good thing. And now I'm just trying to stair-step these guys so that each one is one higher than the last, because I thought that ought to make a pretty shape if you come look at it from down here. Yeah, that's nice. And then that will be all the same height, and it'll, maybe I'll put maybe a little slabbed, not necessarily a roof, but maybe an overhang. That might look nice. Let's fill in the back, and I'm not sure if I want to fill in the back maybe with just the plain white alabaster. How about on the diagonal parts here, we use the pillars. How many tall? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tall for these pillars, so that would be 2. Can't, oh, apparently standing on the wrong. 3, 4, 5. There. And then if I fill in with alabaster these sections here, because I'm just trying to keep it from looking too busy with too many of the pillars. Like, I just didn't think that sounded... Oh, no, that is not the one I wanted it to autofill with. There we go. Alabaster. Anyway, what was I saying? I didn't want it to look too busy. Yeah, that's what I was saying. And I thought that just too much of that stripey would be too busy. And I'll go in and I'll fill in some of the pavers in a second. But I'm mostly just trying to get the shape down right now. And I play around with this a lot until I get happy, but I thought I would try to place at least a couple blocks, oops, on camera here. There we go. And then we'll use this as I stare down. We'll take a look at this. That's not bad. I do think I want to do some sort of cap over it, though. And I'm not sure if just a straight cap would be alright, or if I even want to do any kind of an overhang. I've got these slabs here. Let's try, let's see if I want to be able to jump. Oh, that is not the one I meant to break. All kinds of fail. Here we go. Okay, so if I cap that, and I cap these two, would I want to cap it all the way down? Well, let's see what that looks like. I'm going to have to make some more slabs. But yeah, that looks nice. I do want to do some sort of roof thing, I think. Maybe. I'm also going to, well, maybe I don't, because the higher you build this, can you see inside there? There we go. The higher I build this up, apparently the more it can handle. So maybe I don't want to cap it, because this thing will eventually be pretty tall and it'll stick up out of the top. But let's see, let's cap all these guys, like so. And come back over here and do the same thing here. Yeah, that's not bad. And then we can break in some kind of rough just around with these pavers like this to kind of break it up a little. And maybe one, couple more, maybe one more there and one there. Let's try that. Let's see if I can reach that. Yes, I can. Good. Okay, and then we'll do the same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3. Let's say 4, 5, 6, and 7. There we go. That'll use up the rest of the... no. Use up the rest of the pavers I have in my inventory. And we'll see if that breaks up that very flat whiteness at all. Get out from behind here. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then I could hang some vines, and that wouldn't look bad. Let's turn some more of our seared bricks into bricks and see how that looks. Let's see. Each side takes 3, 6, 9, 12. So that's... I made one more than I really needed to. Oh well. Okay, so let's make one more layer to this guy, because I think that would look nice. And bring it up more in line with the rest of the building. So every time I do that, I need 12 more bricks, I guess. Because don't you think that would look nice? Like if that were rising up really high up there? It would also break up the whiteness some. Yeah, that's nice. It's functional, at least. I mean, right now, it is functioning to where I can use this thing. Now I have to put all of these guys down somewhere. I want to stick that in the part chest. So let me go ahead and put those guys down and grab some vines and leaves. Okay, so I've placed a few leaves, hung a few vines, connected the little path here to it. And I think that's looking pretty good. I like that. I mean, it really blocks off the view of anything back there, but I mean, that's fine. I didn't really need anything back there. And it's a nice little, as you're kind of walking into it kind of deal. It looks pretty good over here, I think. So I'm happy with this build here. So now the only thing to do to actually get started with it is to actually throw in some materials and get started with this. I've probably taken entirely too long on the building section of this, but maybe I can edit some of that down because it's not like this is a tutorial, right? Like, I don't know nearly enough to make this into a tutorial for anybody. Okay, let's grab out all of this. The rest of the stuff in that chest was things that are needed for, like, upgrades for tools and stuff. But I think that what I can do is just throw all of this in there now, right? Yeah, because the gold is used for the casts for parts, which is what this one is for. And I believe that tin and copper make bronze. So here's some copper. Does it keep going down? Nope, looks like I filled it up at this point. So now it's just got to sit there and smelt. So why don't I go ahead and add all of my ores that I have to this, and hopefully I won't fill it up. And then we'll see if we can't get started making a pickaxe or something. Alright, I did end up filling up, so I'm going to need a bit more of this seared brick, and unfortunately I'm using the last of my sand for this. Hopefully, now they gave me a decent amount. Let's actually take out half of you and stick you in here. And then a little bit in here. And hopefully all of that will give me enough more seared bricks. I can add another layer to the smeltery. Okay, I have enough for one more layer up. Because you can see it's full up here. That's why I won't take any more. Let's dirt pile up here real fast and try to add our one. I have no idea what would happen if I fell into that. I don't really want to try it and figure it out though. So let's just add this here real quick. Back over to that, and there. Now, if I go take a look inside the controller over here, yeah, I've got more room. Alright, what I'm doing now is making some wooden pieces of these things, wooden parts. I've made a hammer head, a pickaxe head, and a tool rod out of just straight wood. because I stuck a blank pattern into the stencil table and picked out a couple of pieces over here and then took them over to the part builder and just made them out of wood. Because now that I have them out of wood, I could stick that in like that. And then I have my gold selected at the bottom here. So if I have my gold selected like that, I ought to be able to make myself a little gold pattern thing. Yeah. So now, in the future, when I want to make pickaxe heads, I can just throw this guy in here, pick the, whatever I want to make it out of, and then just make myself, it's, you know, reusable. And that's pretty cool. And I'd made myself entirely too much of this bronze, so what I've been doing is filling up and making some bronze blocks out of it, just to get it back out of my inventory. Just cause, yeah. Alright, so let's make a few more of these stencils. I'm still not entirely sure what I want all of it to be made out of. Like, I'm pretty sure I want to smelt up at least a little bit of iron. So let's throw some iron in there so that I can start having some iron. I might make the head out of bronze, maybe the handle out of bronze, and then the head out of, no, the head out of bronze and the handle out of iron. I don't know. One thing I do know after watching the other hermits is that I want to make the little middle guard piece out of paper, because that will give us more modifiers, and I think modifiers are a really cool way to get nifty stuff. And all this here is because I wanted to have cool modifiers, is why I have all that stuff. And yeah, this is looking pretty good over here. I kind of like walking up to that and seeing that it looks nice with my little station here to craft stuff. So, okay, I don't want to do the paper in this. I don't even think you can, honestly. But, so okay, so I do already have the binding pattern. So if I come over here to the part builder and I put the binding pattern there and the paper here, yeah, I get a paper binding. Okay, cool. So there's that part of it. So I have the binding. And let's see, have I smelted down the iron yet? Yep. Oh, it's red. How cool is that? Okay, so, let's make the rod then out of iron. Why not? Which is the red one. So pour it out there. Haha, cool. And as soon as that's, oh, it turns from red into iron looking. How, that is so cute. Man, that's awesome. Okay, I want my pattern back too. And so then the next thing is I put in the head and select the bronze and then click. Cool. So that will give me all 3 pieces I need to make a pickaxe. Nice. And then if I come over here to my, nope, not this one here in the middle, the tool station. I think, yes. Cool. So I picked pickaxe, and then I can take my iron rod and my little paper binding and my bronze pickaxe head, and it makes a pickaxe. Interesting. And it's going to have a total of 6 modifiers, more modifiers, lasts longer when it has less durability, and hitting things attracts nearby things. Well, that's interesting. Let's just call it a starter pick. And there we go. Alright, and now to add modifiers, let's see, let's take my little starter pick, and I think if I put a diamond on it, where does it show me? Here, hold shift for stats. Oh yeah, mining level obsidian. There we go. Because without the diamond, the mining level is only diamond. So I am going to throw one diamond on there to make it mining level obsidian. And then, let's see. Was it the moss? Could I just throw the moss stone in with it? Or did I need to... There was something I needed to do with the moss stone to make it repair itself. Ball of moss, maybe? I think maybe it was ball of moss. Let's look into that real fast. Moss. Yeah, this thing. Ball of moss. Oh, I'm gonna have to go to the village. I remember now. Okay, so moss stone and a grid, which means I should bring my crafting table over here. I don't really have a lot of room, but maybe I could stick it in that corner here. And I think in order to enchant the moss stone, I'm going to have to click on some bookshelves, which is down in the little village down there. So why don't I go ahead and enchant that, and I'll be right back. Ding! Cool, so now it's mending moss. So let's throw this mending moss on as a, I wonder if it matters which one of these you stick it on. I don't know. Probably not. Fine. So there we go. There's the mending moss. And then let's see, redstone and lapis are supposed to make it really good, aren't they? Let's see. The lapis adds luck. So that's nice. How do I get it to take all of the lapis? Will it take all of it? No. Well, oh, it did. Okay. So it took all of the lapis, and it's luck 41 out of 60. That's pretty cool. How much redstone can I stick on there? And the redstone makes it... Where's the... Oh, I gotta drag it over here. Haste! Whee! That's funny. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. And let's see, will that make it more hastier? Yeah, haster. Haster. Cool. And then hastest. So let's do that too. Alright, so now if we take a look at this guy, it's got magnetic, dense, writable, diamond, mending moss, luck, and hastest. Let's go test it out up inside here and see how well it works. I don't know, maybe it'll be fast, maybe it'll be slow. Let's just have a look-see. That's not bad. Ooh, hey, I leveled it up. And I have the iron one here to kind of, you see it's much faster than the iron one. So that's nice. That's cool. Now I'd like to make myself a hammer. Can I not make a hammer yet? Oh no, I probably have to upgrade this thing in order to be able to make a hammer, don't I? Okay, how do we upgrade this thing? Let's see, tool station. Let's figure out how we upgrade you. Yeah, so let's pick the actual tool station up. I don't know if it's going to work with these blocks of bronze. I'm really hoping it will. I mean, it should be metal blocks of any sort, right? So there's the tool station, and here's the seared bricks. Oh, cool. It worked. Yay. All right. So now if I stick that tool forge there. Oh, yeah, see, there's lots more stuff here. Nifty. All right, and which one of you is the hammer? Are you the hammer? Yes, you are the hammer. Okay, good. So then... Oh, nope. That was the wrong kind of handle. What is this thing? Oh, tough tool rod, hammer. So I have the hammerhead and 2 large plates. Oh, interesting. Okay, so there's my tough tool rod. So I can stick that in there. We wanted to make that out of iron? Yeah. So click there, and there's the iron. And that ought to make it so I can make a hammer. And then we're going to test it out inside the little starter base up there to see how cool it works. And it says it's also supposed to auto-repair itself. And maybe be even cheaper auto-repairing because of the ecological. Yeah. Could be kind of cool. Okay, so now we should be able to go over here and pick hammer. And I have a bronze hammerhead. I have one of these, and one of these, and one of these. Cool. Okay, starter hammer. I know, very boring, huh? Alright. Cool, so let's go test this guy out, and then we'll end the episode there, because this guy is what I was needing to be able to finish clearing out this whole section here, so... Okay, it's really slow, but it does a whole lot of blocks at once. I mean, how many modifiers does it have? Modifiers 5, and I've used 4. Okay, cool. So if I had some more redstone to put some haste on this would actually not be a bad little way to clear some stuff out. Hey, wow, look at all that. Wow, this is a really good farm. Anyway, sorry, I'm so easily distracted. Okay, but that's going to be the end of the episode today, guys, because we made really good progress, and we're up and running now with Tinker's Smeltery, Tinker's Construct, whatever, and we've made ourselves a couple of tools, and life, you know, is pretty good right now. And I think the entire thing fits in well with the look of the base. You can kind of come out here and see it all kind of looks good. So I'm happy about it. I really appreciate you guys for hanging out with me, and I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!